Hello, YouTubers, friends and followers, subscribers. It's been a while since we posted a video, so I just thought I'd put this one together for you. I don't really have a title for it, to be honest with you. This is purely experience and educational purposes use only. It's regarding some of the devices that we guys use for the car diagnostics, China clone stuff, obviously. It's just through past experience, which I've said in my previous videos, that I've struggled with Opcom, and I think also the VX Diag unit that I purchased regarding comms to clusters. In courses. As I said, I've got 4 courses, and I can't get connection, comms, whatever, to the clusters. Well, I've been playing with the drivers, really, of these units, the software drivers, that is, and I seem to have found a solution. It works for me. It might work for you guys if you're having similar problems or are definitely having problems. Right, here we go. Look. Opcom version 199. That was one of the latest ones. That one is a very early. That's the one that I use for updating and downloading the software in it, so you can talk to older cars and so on and so forth. So it's kind of irrelevant, really. I've got the scope. Scoping away on the CAN bus lines, and we're already running Opcom at the moment. And what I found, this is purely been playing around, practice, perseverance, blah blah blah, that the Opcom drivers that I've got, that you get with these units, and some that I pulled off the internet, just don't seem to be very happy with my setup. It's an old HP bag of bones computer, laptop. Now then, when I got the FVDI, obviously you get drivers with this. At this moment in time, I'm actually using the driver for this unit to actually run Opcom. So here we are, guys, look. So this is my setup. So I don't know what it is you guys are going to be looking at, but I was trying to give you everything. We're not using the Opcom driver. As you can see, it's not in there, and there isn't even the ones that has, the COM ports and all that shenanigans on there. Look, so we're down here as a universal serial bus, and we're using 27 for the first 2014, 210, blah blah blah, and this is the driver, which is our Brights Commander USB interface driver. Okay, it's an FTDI driver. It's a standard piece of driver for the FTDI chip. I understand all that. But what I'm saying is that in the purchasing of this unit, I managed to play around and get that working properly. And the evidence to prove that is, look, here we go. We'll just click on the course of D, body, IPC instrument. Off she goes. Yeah, so we are now talking to the bench instrument cluster. Yeah, it pulls out the fault codes, blah blah blah. Obviously, this version of Opcom, this late on in the years of cars, it won't pull the pin code for your car pass. So yeah, don't even bother going there, guys. It won't do it. The option is not there. You've got all your programming and so on and so forth available to you. Now, as we know, the only way to get the car pass pin codes for this type of kit, I mean, this is out of a 2013. The ECU was out of 2009, and the body control module is out of 2008. So it is a mismatch of kit. The whole point of this is just on the bench. It's just something we're playing around with. As I said before, not in business to do this as a professional. It's just purely educational uses for myself. So again, if I'm helping anybody out there that's joining in this stuff, then I'm really, really pleased to be try to have helped you out and maybe solve some problems. So we now know we've got good communications with the cluster. Now, obviously, as I've just said, Opcom won't pull the pin code this year with the software. And yes, I have tried the older software, by the way, guys, and it won't do it. Even though it's got the option extract pin code, I think it's like, is it two? Oh, blimey now, 2002, is it? Course C, course C, stroke B, somewhere around there off the top of my head. Where that software is available to extract the pin code, and I do know that does work, because I've tried it with that unit in an old car. So, comms good. The VX diag unit that I had that couldn't connect to these units, plus a few of the others, I really don't know now. Was it a driver issue, or was there a legitimate problem with the unit? I'm still going to go for a legitimate problem with the unit. The simple fact is that it wouldn't also talk to some other modules. That aside, I might have to alter this video and join it together, because I'm trying to plug things in with one hand and hold the phone at the same time. It's not going to work very well. So, where I'm going with this now is quite simply, let me see if I can disconnect our unit and plug in this one. Now, I'm going for the FVDI because it has a little function, doesn't it? Now, again, we struggled with this in my previous videos where I'm extracting pin codes. It struggles with this as well. Now, that this is not connected to the ODP at the moment, so we're not going to get any... Hang on, let me just... Blimey, try and do this at one hand. Let's see if I can get the plugs together. Let's see. That'll save me joining videos together, that's all. Do it all in one hit. Right, okay, let's see if that works. Right, so where I'm going with this is this AVDI does have opportunity to extract the pin code from the cluster. Now, over the weekend just gone, I've been reined in like everybody else, and look, I can't get it to talk to the cluster. But we know the cluster's there because we've got the comm unit talking to it via Opcom. So, is it a driver's issue? Which is really funny, because I tend to write on the units now which ones work, which ones, and kind of stick with that. If I change these drivers, this is supposed to be a 2015 updated to 2018 with all that, yeah, palaver. If I change the drivers in this, I can't get it to work. The software locks up, or it doesn't lock up, but it doesn't see the interface. I can only get it to work on these drivers at 18th of 3rd, 2011. But as you can see, we don't get no comms to the cluster. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is important to us, because if I click on special functions, read security pin code, and we go into our Corsa D options here, look, we've got auto detect. Okay, so it'll pull it from the engine ECUs, which the Z13 DTJ is not there, so it won't work anyway. But look, we've been pulling it out of the other out on the cars on the gear, the info display here. But we've got instrument panel cluster, so it should pull it, but it doesn't. And this is a problem, because I don't have the pin code for this scrapyard instrument cluster. So my task to myself, if you will, is getting the pin code out of this, because it's different to the body control unit, which again, I don't have the code for that, so that's another little task that I'm trying to do. So the only one that we've been successful to get so far is out of the ECU, and that's because we took it apart, we took out the EEPROM and read the EEPROM. So getting it from the body control module is not just as easy as reading it from the EEPROM, because you've got to get it from the MCU as well, so that's a bit more of a tasking thing. However, that should be readable with this, but we've got a comms issue. Now again, is it drivers? Has anybody had any experience with this? If any of my followers or anybody that was watching the videos can type in the comments there of how to get around this, that'd be really, really helpful, and I much appreciate that. Or have I got to do some jiggery-pokery updates of this? I mean, I don't know. Do I need to get some programming gear and start? How far do we go? I don't know. So if anybody can help me with that, that'd be great. It really, really would. Because, like I said, the information is there, and it should work. Now, again, coming back to the motor cars, the 4 cars that I've got 1.2 petrol, 1.4 petrol, and a pair of 1.3 diesels. That doesn't work on the instrument cluster. It gets it from the GID, which does work on all 4 cars. So there's something not right there, and I don't know what it is. Now then, oh, we've got another toy. We've got the whole hog. Yay, look. We've got an MDI. Again, Amazon this time, guys, not the usual eBay. Amazon. Tech 2, blah, blah. Again, just for the guys that are doing their own research on what diagnostic equipment to purchase for, just purely for the car pass pin code stuff. Let's just keep it where it is. This does not extract pin code. Unless there's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe you've got to have it in TIS or connected to the TIS web. I got it without any software because it was the cheapest of cheapest, because it's all about saving money. The Tech 2 software that you do get on the internet, you can install, get it running, and this will happily, really, really happily talk to all the devices on the bench. Chucked it in the car, done some lovely little updates on the car with the Bluetooth phone and all that shenanigans. Really, really nice piece of kit, to be honest. There is good and bad ones. I'm not going to say this is a good one, because it's not. It's again, it's a China one, don't get me wrong, guys. You power it up and it comes up with a double red fault light on here at the end. It doesn't do the usual beep, beep, whatever. There's some really good videos on these guys, to be honest. Admittedly, some of them are American, but they're really, really informative. I've shown you what good quality is, so on and so forth. And I believe this is a cheap one, so at the moment I'm in the process with Amazon. I've reported some faults with it, so hopefully we'll get those rectified. I think they're sending me another unit out from China. If it's exactly the same, I don't know. This is the Wi-Fi version as well. The card that's in there is really cheap, and even got a case to it. It's just a circuit board. But anyway, going back to what I'm saying, the software didn't get it with it. Doesn't pull, extraction, whatever, the pin code in Tech 2 Win, which I would have thought been very much closer to the genuine item. I would have thought it would have done, but no, it doesn't do it. Obviously that's not going to work because it's not plugged in. So anyway, that aside, the VX Diag that I've got, you did get software with that, and that was a pig as well to install. It's always software and drivers. The only really the real good benefit to that is this GDS2 software, the one that like global web that connects you to the more newer cars, 2009 through to 2018/19. However, it doesn't do the course D's. It's more of a course of the E and a lot of the other stuff. But what I'm saying here is that the software for this GDS2 was easier to sort out and then install, because I'm pulling stuff off the internet in mass quantities of dabbling through it all, trying to find out what works and trying to get stuff set up is a lot more challenging. I'm not going to say it, guys, it is. So maybe to get the full potential out of this guy, yeah, I'll put extracting pin code. That might be the way that I have to go and getting involved with TIS and TIS to web stuff. I don't know yet. Yeah, it just seems strange that you've got to go down that route, whereas you can buy something like that and pull it out fairly quick. Again, this is just purely for the car pass. This unit here will do you a lot of online data from the car, so it'll tell you all your voltages and your pressure settings and all that shenanigans. I don't think you can do a lot of things with changes with that, to be honest. I think it's a good tool, but not that good. Obviously, this is the one that everybody wants, really. And that's it. It's just a bit of a update, really, on the hardware that we've got and my experience with it at this time. Again, yeah, just touching back on that. If anybody's got any info to help me out with that, that'd be really helpful. Thank you very much. Any questions, any guys? Put them in the bottom. I'll try and get back to you. I don't do this for a living. I'm not a mechanic, don't get me wrong. I am an electronic engineer in a kitchens manufacturing company. Yeah, this is car stuff. It's just something that I like to tinker around with on the side, to be honest with you guys. So please don't take it that I'm an engineer of motors, because I'm not. And I probably do get a lot of things wrong. So just bear with me. If I can help anybody, just give us a quick message on the comments or whatever down below. Give us a thumbs up, guys, if you like the videos. Anybody that's new, that's watching these, if you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. That'd be great. I hope you're all staying safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.